when it comes to getting girls or like anything, if you want to get better at it, you have to practice. So what does that mean? That means going out. You gotta go out, guys. If you want to get better at getting girls, you have to go out and practice. Like, I know this is kind of something that you probably heard tons of times, and it's a really basic thing. Maybe you were hoping for something a little bit more, I don't know, like intuitive or something a little more esoteric. You're not going to get it here. Like, that. The simple fact of the matter is you got to go out. Like, I see tons of guys that come to me and they're like, Lloyd, I want to get laid more, I want to get better or more girls in my life. Okay, cool. What'd you do last Saturday? Oh, I stayed in and watched TV. You stayed in and watched TV on a Saturday when all the girls that you could potentially meet are out, probably looking for someone, and that could be you, but you stayed in? Like, it just boggles my mind, dude. Like, I don't really understand how you're supposed to get better at something but not practicing. Like, you could give me a 1,000-page book on how to ride a bike. I could read the whole book, and I would still not know how to ride a bike, dude. I would still not know. You could tell me every single little thing that, me falling over. Until I actually try and do it, it's never going to happen. And I see there's a lot of guys out there that are looking for excuses. They have excuses. Well, I was tired. Well, I didn't really feel like going out. Well, I didn't have anyone to go out with me. I hear all these excuses all the time, and it's just like, then you don't want it bad enough. Like, I don't know what to tell you. When I was going out 5-6 nights a week, every single week for 3 years straight. And then even after then, I was going out a lot too. So we're talking like almost 4 years of me going out nonstop. And if I didn't have anyone to go out with me, went out by myself. I was working a 9-to-5 job during that period, dude. A 9-to-5 job, so I had to wake up, go to work. I was just tired a lot of the times that I was in work. Went back home, didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go out for a lot of reasons. First of all, the main reason was I was tired. The second main reason, which is probably an even bigger reason now that I think about it, which was that I was looking at last night, which is I got nonstop rejections. Most of these girls didn't want to talk to me, and now I got to go out again and experience that. Like, yeah, sure, it sucks. I'm not saying it's easy, but the decision to do it is easy. The knowing that this is all you have to do is easy. It's executing it. Look, if it was easy to achieve, then everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be doing it. But it's not easy, and most people are not doing it. That's why most guys get mediocre results out there. Most guys are just getting a couple girls a year that they don't even really care about or don't even really like. And I did not want that for myself because of just everything that had happened in college and in high school, like the way I was treated. I knew things weren't going to come easy for me, and I knew it was going to be hard, but I had to do it for myself to achieve that confidence that I was looking for. And sure, I started out with some really crass goals. The first goal that I had was it's such a scumbag. Like, I wanted to have sex with 50 girls that year. A pretty tall order considering I had done fucking nothing the past 6 months, and I had gone out pretty aggressively. So I did what I had to do. I got a coach. I ended up meeting Evil Stifler, and I didn't meet him until a while later. Like, before then, it was just all me. Like, I would go out by myself, whatever friends I could get to go out with me, and they didn't know how to talk to girls either. They sucked. I looked like a god compared to them, and they couldn't do jack shit, So I was doing whatever I could at that point to achieve it. And like, look, if it took me like going out 6 nights a week and only one of those nights I brought home a girl, okay, cool, that's great. I can work with that. Then maybe I get one girl a week. That's how I came up with the idea of 50. Obviously, didn't happen to that at first. The first like 2 months, I don't think I got anything. I don't think any girls wanted to sleep with me. Or if they did, I didn't want to sleep with them. So like, look, it was a slow process, and when you start out and you start doing this, it's really tough to achieve that final thing, which I think, look, you can go and try and go after a number of girls, or like, I want to get hotter girls, and those are good goals, but I think in the end, deep down inside, what you're looking for is confidence, to be able to, when you do meet that awesome person, you have the confidence to be able to get them. You don't get confidence at first. There's a lot of people out there that are just, they talk about these weird inner game things that you can play in your head, and yeah, sure, getting in state, making sure that you talk to the first people that you first meet is good, but in the end, true confidence only comes from demonstrated performance. You have to have done it. and I hadn't done it. So it was really hard. Like, how do I achieve this confidence? Well, if you go out enough, things will happen. You might get lucky one of these nights, something will happen, and then you focus on that. For me, it was like, okay, well, this whole week sucked. I got nothing but rejections, but that one girl smiled at me. And I focused on that. Okay, I can make another girl smile. So I went out, made another girl smile. Okay, cool. Now I can make a girl smile occasionally. All right, great. Then after that, I was able to get some phone numbers. So now I'm able to get phone numbers pretty easy. Okay, cool. I got a bunch of phone numbers. None of them texting me back. Fuck it. Finally, I was able to get some of them to text me back. Okay, awesome, cool. Now I'm going out on some dates. These girls are going out on dates with me. Dates wouldn't go well. Fuck it. Gotta keep pushing for it. Eventually, the dates ended up turning into. Sometimes I'd bring them back, but they wouldn't want to sleep with me. And it would take a few more dates, or some of them would just still fuck off. But some of them, very few of them, actually slept with me. And I focused on that. I can do this. It's possible. If I do these things, if I keep doing it, trust in the process, I can make it happen. So I kept going out, kept doing it. And it was like boot camp every single weekend, man. Like with Evil Stifler, dude, you guys don't understand. That guy's a machine. He goes out like nobody I've ever seen. Even the fact that he's getting older, it doesn't slow him down. Like he still has ultimate energy. I have no idea how he does it. So going out with him, it was like I couldn't dilly-dally and wallow in my own feelings and sorrow. Like I had to be on my game. I had to be on my shit, because he would be giving me flack if I wasn't doing that sort of stuff. So in between those periods, I was going out with whatever friends would go out with me, and I was going out by myself too. So all these things were happening at once, and slowly but surely, dude, I started to get those reference points, and eventually, like, confidence started building up, man. Like, I didn't achieve my first goal the first year of having sex with 50 girls. In the end, I ended up doing, like, I think 40 or something like that. Back then, I used to write all that stuff down. It sounds so creepy now that I talk about it. So I used to write all that stuff down. The next year, I think I did 50. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I want to get, higher quality girls, and I want to keep them around longer. And so that was my goal, and so I went out and started doing that. I did everything that I needed to do to accomplish my goals, and that was going out and practicing, man. Like, you're not going to be good at this shit at first. It's going to suck. But if you really want it, you have to push through. Everyone's bad at something when they first start. Don't hold that against yourself. It's okay, dude. It's okay to be bad at something. It's okay to fuck up repeatedly, because you will. And I did many a time. A lot of guys, when they come to me with these excuses. Hopefully I've blown that out of the water, where if you really want it, like, yeah, sure, I was tired too. Yeah, sure, I didn't have anybody to go out with me. I still did it. Well, a lot of guys tell me, okay, well, I don't really have, there's like nowhere to go out on a weekday, or there's nowhere good in my area. Like, when I first started going out during the weekdays, it sucked. Like, I would go to a bar, there's like 3 people in it, and I would still try and talk to a girl, and then I would walk out. Then I'd go to another bar. Okay, it took me a while to figure out which places were good. You're going to figure that out as you go. And by within a couple months, you should have something. I had something planned pretty much every single day of the week. I had like a dollar drink night on Monday. I had a Taco Tuesday. I had a Wing Wednesday, or like, so there was some after hours event that happened on Wednesday that I would go to. Thursday night, there was like the Academy of Sciences, or they had some other stuff going on, like Thirsty Thursdays, at certain bars. And then Friday and Saturday, most of the things were popping at that point. Okay, so it took me a while to figure that out. Also, too, look, if bars and clubs aren't your thing, still be going out. But what should you be doing when you're going out? If you're looking, this is a great way to, like, get a girlfriend, or, like, get a girl you want to see for a little bit, is, like, group activities. Go to as many group activities as you can. I was doing this in addition to going out. I had an intramural soccer team that I was a part of. I was doing salsa, so I was going out to these, and sure, like, not every girl in there, like, I would have hooked up with. There was, like, maybe only 1 or 2. But then, I got to know them a little bit, got to know their friends, and then I could hook up with their friends, and sometimes I hooked up with them. That's how you start doing stuff, is you got to go out and do things, okay? Go out and meet people any way that you can. Intramural soccer's fine. Improv classes are great too. Whatever it is, as long as there's girls there that you can be doing and you're talking to them, like, that's a good thing to do. Fill up your schedule with that. Seminars are also a good option for you as well if you don't want to do that. But if you're just trying to go out there and get girls, it's not going to happen in your bedroom. It's not going to happen. Well, later it will happen in your bedroom, but before, it ain't going to happen, okay? The girls just aren't going to come to you. That's how it is. That's how, as men, we have to, if we want something, we got to go out and get it. Women too, I think, as well. But I know from the dating standpoint, like that's how it's got to be. As a guy, this is the card that we're dealt. Things didn't come easy for me, but I still pushed through them. And I know if you're on this channel, you feel like maybe things are going hard for you, this is how you do it. So you have to ask yourself, what have I done lately to achieve the goals that I want to achieve? And if you don't even have goals, fucking write them down, dude. They can be as crass and stupid as mine were, which is like banging 50 girls in a year, but have something. Go towards something, because this shit ain't going to happen for you overnight, and it's not going to happen for you not doing anything and staying in your own house. Okay, so go out. All right, I think I've beaten this dead horse enough, so hopefully you guys like my rant. Anyway, if you made it to the end, guys, consider subscribing. I come out with videos like this every single week. If you're a guy who goes out a lot, who's trying to maximize your results, dude, like I can't make it easier for you, but I can cut down on the amount of time that you're going to have to go out, because I'll see things that you're not seeing. That's what my mentorship program is all about. So if you're interested in that, email me at TheSingleGuy2017@gmail.com. Okay, cool. I'm also starting a Facebook group, and I have a Facebook page as well, so if you guys want to go on that, it's a little bit easier to reach me on Facebook there, so you can ask questions. You can ask questions in the group, and we'll answer them. I'm trying to get a good community going where we can discuss these issues with practical advice. Thanks a lot, you guys, and good luck out there.